You've seen us catch bream before on Fishing Western Australia, but did you realise you can catch fish right here in the middle of the city, Barrack Street Jetty, ferries everywhere, people all over the place, and yes, there are a lot of bream right here, aren't there, Ira?
Yeah, definitely, mate. They're hard work, but there's fish here.
Well, I'm sure we'll get a few because he's the bream man. I'm not, but at least if I'm with him, I'm in with the chance to, so let's have a look. You've seen us fish for bream on the show before, and we are using specialist bream gear. Small reels, graphite rods, and fireline braid, so you can actually feel what's going on. And around these pylons and jetties, these soft plastics with a lead head on a nice mono leader. This is Berkeley Vanish. That's the go, because you can work them nice and slowly around the pylons. Get in nice and close to the pylon. Let it sink down and just twitch it back. I know this looks ridiculous. You're thinking there can't be any fish here, but trust me, there are. Oh, he's having a go. Come on. Well, it was a good one too. Just a little bit of weight, very tentative.
Can I cut your grass?
Yeah, go mate, go. There's a good one in there. Let's have a look. No, he didn't pull my pants down.
Probably a bream then.
Oh yeah. I know, he was sucking at it, you can just see. Just letting it sink down. One of the keys to fishing around these pylons where the water's fairly deep is to make sure your lure is getting down. And that means when you cast it, A, you've got to get it right underneath, but B, a little bit of line out and let it sink down. If you always give it that one little flick, you're always going to make sure that you let enough line out. You're consciously thinking about it all the time.
There's one there on that corner.
Definitely. Oh, yep.
Hit him.
Gotcha. Oh! He rejected it. This goes to show they're here though. Don't think the noise puts the fish off. As soon as the incoming ferry stirred up the water, the bream came in for a look and started to hunt. Oh, well done, Ira. I knew if we persevered long enough, we'd actually get one of them to stay connected.
Gotta love that.
Now, have a look. Heavily populated area, people all around. The ferry turned up like 2 minutes ago, but still, he's going, mate, he's going.
He's not huge, but he's all right.
He's all right. Certainly illustrates the point. Don't lose him now, mate.
No, he's all right.
Nice light drag. Oh, good fight.
Nice fish.
Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish.
Saw my ugly mug? Here he comes.
That's great.
Well,
Fantastic.
Steve, mate, it doesn't get much better than that. That's a nice fish.
Just goes to show you how many fantastic fish are living around not only heavily populated areas, but so much traffic here. Barrack Street Jetty, in the middle of the ferries, and a big fat bream like that one. I dropped two. It took Ira the bream man to actually pull one, but I'm sure there's more. Now remember that all boats using these jetties have the right of way, and we don't recommend you make a nuisance of yourself around the jetties. Ira's just naturally a nuisance and wanted to prove that bream will live just about anywhere.
Oh, yep. Touch. Oh, he's there.
If you pull one out of here, mate, honestly. Oh, yep. Oh, go on, Ira. Come on, mate, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it, mate. This is going to require some quick fencing netting.
It's a good fish.
Come on, mate, you can do it. We've lost too many today already.
Please.
There he is, there he is.
Man in, Steve.
No, well, give me a break here. We're going to get him.
Oh, yes, baby. Oh, man. After 5 bust-offs, I'm one happy camper.
Now, have a look at this. and then have a look under there. Now tell me you expect to find fish under there. Well, bream will live anywhere.
My heart's going 100 miles an hour.
Anyone that suspected that bream don't live anywhere, mate, today we've proven them wrong. And I reckon, look at that. That looks like the ideal place to stop and have a coffee. What do you think?
I reckon.
There you go, mate. See if you can find some old cakes underneath there. One of the best parts of my job is seeing Mother Nature at her finest. I'd been to Point Sampson many times to fish with Rick McGregor, and we'll usually see a few whales in the distance. This day, on the way to Rick's cobia grounds, we were left in awe as 3 humpback whales decided to swim right up to the boat and treat us to one of the best experiences of our lives. I'd invited Peter Tucker, who normally does his fishing in the Kimberley, back to Sampson, where he'd spent quite a few years after he first came to WA. Pete now runs a remote Kimberley fishing camp, but even he had never seen whales come so close and put on such a show. Well, we were here to fish, and eventually we had to drag ourselves away from the whales to find another of nature's marvels, the manta ray, and the hard-fighting fish that live under them. I don't know what it is about these Pilbara mining towns, but I tell you what, manta rays love them. And where there's mantas, there's cobia. And here in Point Sampson, you get some of the biggest cobia you're ever going to see. I've got my River to Sea trio there. They're a nice shallow runner. I'm going to run them underneath any mantas that we see and try and ping them. And 2 of my probably 4 best fishing experiences was catching cobes under mantas. This could be number 3.